Hold up, man. I don't think there's enough people in here yet, man. There's ain't enough people in here. We gotta run that thing back.
Slow up, no, I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no, I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no, I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast, I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're with my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains that last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah. Now that I've been put through, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no, I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no, I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been put through.
Thank y'all for tuning back in to your favorite channel. Pelican Bay K9's giving it to you the way I always do, fair and unbiased. Some gonna like it, like I always say, some ain't, man. Y'all hit that subscribe button if you haven't subscribed yet. Don't forget to hit that like button and don't forget to drop down in them comments. Big salute to all my brothers down in the chat, all my sisters down in the chat, and everybody watching the video from afar. Big salute to all the dog lovers from one side of the country to the other side of the world. Getting into some short dog talk tonight, a little bit of news, a little bit of dog talk. And I want to bring my Eli enthusiasts in tonight so we can talk about some of this Garner stuff. And I won't, say the wrong things when it comes to this stuff. We're going off pedigrees and we're going to go off what we know. And we're going to, we can get some of them Eli brothers in here tonight. Maybe they can touch us up on some things, you know what I'm saying? But big salute to all my dog brothers from one side, like I say, from one side of the world to the other side of the world. Let me see who I got down in here tonight. You know what I'm saying? Big salute to my brother Flip Wilson in the building. What's going on, Flip Wilson? Honey No Salt, what's going on with your big dog, Mr. 216? Salute to you, fam. By time. I see you down there, big dog. Yes, sir. NASCAR, what's going on? What's going on, Craig? What's going on? What's going on, Craig? Salute to you, fam. All right, man, I'm going to start it off tonight. You know what I'm saying? I got a question for my brothers. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to dog literature, these dog books and stuff like that, that's how I'm going to start the show off with tonight, man. When it comes to these dog books, what do y'all think is the top, not necessarily the top selling, but the number one dog book of all times when it comes to the old school books that we've been reading? Is it this one? The Richard Stratton book? You got some brothers started off with this one. That's a favorite for a lot of brothers out there. But what y'all think is the number one dog book? If a brother wanted to just get started off in the pit bulls, what book would you recommend? You know what I'm saying? We got, a lot of brothers like that one. I think that's the Kobe book. What do y'all rank number one, man? I had that one when I was a youngster. Along with this one, I had this one too. And I had this one. But what do y'all rank number one, man? A lot of brothers, I feel like gonna rank this one and this one. One of them two probably rank number one. Richard Stratton, yes, sir. I see brother saying Richard Stratton down in the chat. Man, Richard, I ain't gonna lie, nobody ain't gave Richard no awards. Let me take this down off the screen so I can see. Richard, nobody ain't gave Richard no awards, man. Richard, a lot of brothers started their dog game off Richard books, you know what I'm saying? And shit, a lot of brothers ended their dog game. And Richard, whether we have new brothers who come in the dog game and write more books for the future, Richard got to be one of the same way we acknowledge Kobe and all them old school Lightning and all them boys. Richard got to be going in the Hall of Fame for the books, for the authors when it comes to the dog stuff. You know what I'm saying? Forget how his dog game was, but his dog literature, was enough to, feed brothers all across the world. Brothers all across the world got Richard Stratton books. And I want to say Diane Jessup too. She's a real popular lady out there writing books, but everybody have their own favorites when it comes to that. It's good to see different brothers' opinion down in the chat when it comes to the books, man, because everybody probably started off on different ones. And I know everybody had that certain one they wanted to get when they was younger and never got it. A lot of y'all brothers probably was older when some of these books came out, but a brother like me, I was like, when I started seeing them books, I was in like 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, stuff like that, 15. So I'm seeing them in places, sometimes it depends on how old I was. I really didn't have no money like that. You know what I'm saying? To order my own stuff. So, once I probably got about 14 or something like that, I can order it. But you know how that was, man. Seeing a Pitbull in a book like that when you that young is fascinating. I used to go into encyclopedias looking for something, but in the encyclopedia, they only showed you Staffordshire and probably a Bull Terrier. I don't think they had Pitbulls in my encyclopedias, at least. I had the Colliers, and that was back in the 80s, and that probably was a 70-some edition. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, big salute to the brothers in the chat. We're going to get into that Garner talk in a few minutes, but we just talking about a little bit of this literature right now, and it's not going to be, I'm not here to slam Garner tonight, you know what I'm saying? That's why I say I need some of my Eli enthusiasts to come up in here with me so you can help me and maybe show me where I'm seeing something wrong at, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't know. We're going to look at it in a few minutes and we're going to pull that pedigree up, we're going to pull that pedigree up. Now, I do want to address the brother. I think your name was in the chat last week, big bro, Cure Hunter. I think that's what you were, not last week, a couple days ago. Cure Hunter, I think that's what you was, But I want to address something that you had said because it didn't really sit well with me because you was like, don't force other brothers out the dog game because I'm out the dog game. You know what I'm saying? And I wanted to give you a response to that by saying, I'm not the one forcing brothers out the dog game. It's these folk out here forcing brothers out the dog game. I'm just the one out here giving you the news and trying to tell you what's going on throughout in the dog game. I ain't trying to force no brother or sister hand to do nothing when it comes to these dogs. You make your own moves, make them how you got to make them. You the one got to suffer for the consequences whenever you make the moves. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I'm going to keep doing the news, So if you make your moves how you got to make your moves, don't get mad at me when you end up on the PBK news. That's all I'm saying. Because I don't know who brothers beat, and I don't bash no brothers when I do the news. I just do the news. So I'm not talking no trash, bro. I'm just saying I'm not gonna ever be the one to force any brother. I'm not gonna ever be the one to force any man, woman, or anybody to say, yo, don't do this with your pit bulls. I'm telling you what I do. And I'm telling you, I've been seeing good things from doing what I do, you know what I'm saying, from staying in my crowd of folk, you know what I'm saying, doing how I do it, staying clear of trouble is what it's about to me. You know, I got too much to lose, so much more to gain. I'm trying to gain, and I ain't got time to be playing with it. You know what I'm saying? Don't got time to be playing with it. Let me see. Carolina Bulldog, what's going on with you down there in the chat? I ain't got my glasses on tonight, man. You know, who that is? Adrian down there. Big shout out to you. Big shout out to you. Big salute out to you too, Cure Hunter, man. Think that's your name, Cure Hunter or Cure Hunter. Big salute out to you too, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, I ain't never trying to tell no brother what to do in this dog game. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to tell a brother how I'm trying to move, show brothers how it is out here, and you do what you do because, you know, all of us supposed to be grown. You know what I'm saying? I'll drop that link down in the chat too if any brothers want to get up here and tell me something about this Dynamo stuff, you know, when we get to talking about it. But I want to talk about something else too before we get into that, because that's going to be one of the main things I speak on. Man biters. Man biters shouldn't be. Man biter pit bulls. Let me see how I got this. Man biters are less game, you know. Are man biters, pit bulls less game? You know, and pit bulls shouldn't be man biters, is what I'm hearing from certain folks. So I'm addressing that because we addressed it the other night, but I'm addressing it again. You know, the thing is, when you're around a certain company, that's the only knowledge you're going to hear. That's the only thing you're going to hear. If you're only around people who rolling their dogs, that's all you're going to hear. You got to broaden your horizons. Be around other type of folk, not just folk who doing protection work, all kind of people. Then you're going to see that brothers using dogs for other things other than just rolling. You know what I'm saying? And now when it comes to man biters being less game, I don't really know. See, it's two different things. You got man biters, and then you got dogs that was trained to bite man. See, it's a difference. When you got a dog, or what we'll call a junkyard dog, you know, just a dog that'll bite anybody for no given reason. That's a man biter. That's in his genes, you know. But when you got a dog that you train to bite a man, that's a whole different subject. Now, what I'm trying to figure out is, once you take yourself around just this one group of company, this one group of folk that's telling you to do this like this, do this like this, now you around everyday people that's doing everyday things with their dogs. Now you're not even going to fit in, because only people you can fit in with a pit bull, so they say, you know, if thinking the way certain folks think, only people you can fit in with is the folk in the box, because that's the only thing you're trying to do with your dog. Be that person that can take their dog anywhere and fit in with any group of folk, no matter what they're doing with their dog. Them brothers over there, they got their dog this kind of way, but you can fit in with them because you do anything with your dog. Your dog is not just subject to one thing. You know what I'm saying? Not just subject to one thing when out here when it comes to these dogs, man. And man biters, I'm against man biters. I ain't with man biters, but it's a difference between having you when you training a dog for a certain thing and your dog automatically does that. You know what I'm saying? It's a big difference. When you training a dog for certain things, you have to bring that out of him. When he's a man biter, you don't have to bring shit out of him. He just automatically come out want to bite anything. You know? So now I'm gonna ask you this. What's the difference between a pit bull that's a man biter, a pit bull that's trained, and a pit bull that's a man biter? That brother can't walk past him, you know, because he's a man biter. Now you got to take this dog and train him all the way around, just not even like to not move, just to be steady, just to stay on, you know, stay still when somebody come around, just because he's a human aggressive dog. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's all about responsibility when it comes to these dogs. And when you train one, or when you have one that is a man biter, no matter if you're training them or not, just remember that you got to be extra responsible with your dog. You know, we got to be A+, you got to be A+, when it comes to the responsibility with these dogs. If you got a man biter, and that's just all it is to it. You know what I'm saying? Certain folk gonna think certain kind of way. It just depends on what crowd you're hanging with. You know what I'm saying? If you with just one, like I said, one little small circle that's doing one little small things, I can understand that. And like I said, I can understand the way a lot of brothers think these days, because we didn't come up off of pit bulls doing the shirts and work, pit bulls doing this, pit bulls doing that. But we did come up off of pit bulls attacking people. So I can understand why brothers say, oh, pit bulls shouldn't be meant for this, but meant for that. But then you got a whole generation of brothers, same way they said you got Generation X out here, you got a whole generation of brothers that's about to change this thing for when the next 15 years, that you will enjoy seeing a pit bull on the TV going to do some bite work, tackling somebody in the suit, or either on some kind of cop canine show, chasing some bad guy down because they using them on the police force or something, you know? And they already do that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, every dog got its ups and downs. Pit bulls might have certain things where they lack at under the Belgian Malinois or the German Shepherds and stuff, while the police may use them more, you know? But at the same time, you know, I hate to hear brothers say pit bulls aren't meant to be man biters. But let me ask you this. If I use my pit bull for a bomb sniffing dog, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I need to have that dog where he can do some type of apprehension. You know, he can't be out here smelling for this and smelling for that. And then when he find it, he can't do nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? Even if, you know, you the person that's going to do something about it. But at the same time, it's a big difference, my brothers and sisters, from a dog that you got trained and a dog that's, you know, genetically coming up doing this stuff. You know, and I know I ain't got to tell a lot of my brothers this. Y'all already know this type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I just have to say it because we got brothers that all the time say man biters, you know, and pit bulls, they don't mix, you know, and I agree to that to a certain extent. Man biters is 3 things, though, that go to that, not just 2. Man biters, pit bulls, and irresponsible owners. Them 3 don't go together. You know what I'm saying? You gotta make sure it's man biters, pit bulls, responsible dog owners. And that's just all it is to it, man. You know, that's just all it is to it. You know, and at the end of the day, I don't care if you got a Malinois, a German Shepherd, or what you got. If you're not going to be a responsible owner, don't train that dog to bite. Nobody, period. You know, you better be taking his teeth out if he's a natural biter or something like that. But let me see here, man. Oh, let me show y'all something real quick. We got Cobb County animal control workers. They in jail. They ass in jail for animal abuse. Dog pound, we call it animal shelter. People that work at animal shelter. So y'all check this out. Y'all know y'all heard it first at PB Canines, giving it to you the way I always do.
Cobb County Animal Services officers are facing animal cruelty charges. Investigators say the crimes happened inside the shelter. Channel 2 Cobb County Bureau Chief Michelle Newell live now at Cobb County Animal Services. Michelle, you tracked down one of the accused in this crime.
Yeah, it sure did. And you know what, George? He didn't have much to say. He told me he hired an attorney. I heard a dog barking in the background, so it appears he's a pet owner. I did speak with the director here at Cobb County Animal Services. He told me what these men are accused of doing doesn't reflect the hard work and dedication his team always has.
We're disappointed that this occurred. And we're certainly working to keep anything like this from occurring in the future.
Norman Kibbe and Joseph Legou were animal service officers. Their duties included caring for and feeding animals.
They were immediately removed from animal care duties. Neither employee works for us anymore.
Both men are charged with animal cruelty.
Employees reported 2 acts of animal cruelty involving these employees.
According to the arrest warrants, Kibbe was trying to catch a cat in the intake room. He became frustrated and slammed the cat against the wall. He's also accused of forcefully throwing a cat into a cage. Investigators say Legou placed a leash on a dog, and when the dog was halfway out, he aggressively slammed it between the door and metal frame of the cage. In another incident, they say Legou opened a cage door and kicked a dog after it walked into the cage. I stopped by his house to get his side of the story.
So I'm not really looking to talking to anyone.
You don't want to talk about the case or what you're accused of doing?
No.
I stopped by Kibbe's house. The person I spoke to told me he wasn't home.
The important thing about this is it's not reflective of the dedication and the hard work of our staff.
So those 4 animals, I'm told, are doing okay. If they were seriously hurt, there would have been felony charges, not misdemeanors. We're live from Cobb County. Michelle Newell, Channel 2 Action.
Hey, this is a crazy world, man. Crazy world. All right, now, Brother Ed Watson asked me, do I think it's a good idea to train dogs to bite? Now, I'm going to tell you, you know, not necessarily again, but again, Do not train your dog to bite if you're not willing to put 100% of your commitment into that training, into after the dog is trained, not just the training part. The training ain't nothing to get him to bite. The after training, if you're not going to be committed to that dog and the future of that dog, because you got to look at it like this, right? Any dog that you train to bite, even now, I'm going to use my own dogs, for example. Merino, okay? And if I train Mellow Yellow to bite, Merino, maybe I could do it because he's a Malinois and some people know how to handle the Malinois. But if I train a Pitbull to bite, attack, or whatever, who do you possibly think I can sell that dog to or give that dog to if I decide I don't want that dog no more? You know, that dog got to be put down. Once you decide to train your Pitbull to be a biter, you got to put in your head, in your heart, once this dog leave you, he's going to have to get put down. You know what I'm saying? He's not going to be able to be sold to nobody else. I'm not going to be able to sell Mellow Yellow to nobody else unless they just some kind of dog man. You know, you got some kind of dog man just yoke a dog up and take him on to the house and take a little scrape on the arm or something, if you know, at the most. But in my head, I already know that I will not be able to sell Mellow Yellow if I decide I don't want him no more, whether it's 6 months from now or 2 years from now. You know, then I'm going to have to put her down because the average person can't take on somebody else. Well, they know they done got a dog to bite and all that stuff. So you got to keep that in mind as well. Oh, I want them to attack today, but I want to sell them 3-4 years from now. You know, you're not going to be able to do that, especially with these pit bulls, because a lot of these working dogs, I say Merino, because a lot of these working dogs are trained to be like that, are trained to attack from 0 to 100 and back down to 0. He chilling beside me, you act flaky, he hit you, he on you, but then I back him back down beside me and put him back down in the chill position, and he ain't doing nothing. He just back down chilling from 0 to 100 and from 100 back down to 0. That's how working dogs are made, you know, and that's what's so good about working dogs. Now with a pit bull, no, that's how I would be able to sell Merino. I could take him from 0 to 100, but then I take him back down to 0, you know, to sell him to somebody. But if he's the type of dog that, see, I'm gonna give you my honest, you know, thing about Merino. Merino never in his life, he's going on 5 years old. He never in his life been touched by any other person but me, you know? So I already know if I had to get rid of him, I'm gonna have to put him down. You know, I have to put Merino down if I didn't want him no more, and I have to put Mellow Yellow down if I don't want her no more. Just for that simple fact of I trained them to do certain things. You know, it's a gift and a curse at the same time. You know, you training your dog to be smart, and you train them to do all this other stuff, but at the same time, who can I give them to? You know, we talking about a dog that was raised up with me, not a dog I trained for somebody, a dog I got ready for somebody. We talking about a dog that lives my lifestyle, know my lifestyle every day, eat, sleep, shit with me. You know, he not going for nobody else. You know what I'm saying? And then while I'm talking about this, let me make this statement to my brothers real quick while it's on my head. When we hear brothers speaking in German and French and English and whatever, when they doing their training, none of that shit matter when you got a real dog. That's all just bragging rights. For me to say I'm training my dog in German, you know, all the shows and stuff, the shuts and shows, they speaking in Dutch and stuff like that. You know, they speaking in Dutch. But the one to teach my dog in German and Dutch, you know, so another man can't control him, that's bullshit. You know, a real dog can't be controlled by nobody but his owner. You know what I'm saying? A real dog knows his owner. I can tell you, sit, stay, all them commands for Merino. He not doing none of them shits for you. You know, he not doing them for you because you're not the one he's used to listening to. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to that biting stuff, man, you just gotta, you know, be responsible. I can't go tell a brother to train a dog for biting a pit bull, and then he do it, and then his dog go out there and bite somebody, and then I feel bad about it. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you got to go with your heart. You got to go with what makes you happy, your lifestyle. You know your lifestyle because that's what you training that dog for, to protect you around your lifestyle. If you're not training him for that and just training him to be a junkyard biter, to bite at your friends and all that, nah, don't do that. That's the worst thing to do. That's the worst thing to do even when you training your dog to do all that stuff. Never let your friends come there and pick at them all the time and all that type of stuff. That's when you create a junkyard dog. One that just want to bite everybody, lunge out at everybody and do anything when he want to do it. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna stay on this too long, you know what I'm saying? Because I came here for a point and a purpose tonight. You know what I'm saying? GARNERS DYNAMO. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to, I think I got a couple more notes. Oh, yeah, I got a couple more notes right here, my brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? Got a couple more. I ain't mastered that damn steroid. I ain't mastered that steroid and that juice, fam, and sisters out there. I ain't mastered that juice, but I mastered that natural. I'm going to tell you right now, I mastered that natural. You know what I'm saying? End of the day, we're going to talk a little bit about that natural on meal stuff, right? Because, see, I think, you know, me and a couple more of my friends was talking. Hand walking, man. Hand walking is so underrated. You know what I'm saying? Hand walking is so underrated. You got to look at it, man. We put so much emphasis on these treadmills, and I ain't gonna lie to you, they great, and they help us. For I can sit back and drink me a bottle of water, look at that dog run on that meal, smoke my L's, read me a book, get on my damn iPad, whatever I want to do. But you're cutting your dog slack. You know what I'm saying? You're cheating your dog at the end of the day. Listen here, ask yourself, you know what I'm saying? Why boxers don't run on treadmills? They run on them. Why they don't run on treadmills to do they count? All the money Javante Davis got, all the money Mike Tyson had, Floyd Mayweather got. You don't think Floyd Mayweather can buy a treadmill with so much technology on it? And like, man, listen here, make that Russian on Rocky look like peons, all the shit he had hooked up to him, running on. It ain't nothing like hitting that concrete, getting that fresh air in your lungs, running down that street. You know what I'm saying? And listen here, brothers, stop timing that shit. Stop damn counting your distance. Just go and leave and don't come back. You know what I'm saying? Just run. You know, don't run. Just walk, chill. Stop counting. Stop. I mean, you could count it on your phone. You know, we got up-to-date phones and all that, just for you can keep track. But don't say, I'm gonna go walk a mile today, or I'm gonna go walk 2 miles. Just walk, man. Go chill. Go holler at your homeboys. And see, them brothers in the country, they always think they bad. They want to talk trash because they got their land and all that, and they can train their dogs and do all this. Big salute to my brothers in the country. But us brothers in the city, we got our perks too. You know, y'all get tired out there walking that dog around in a circle. Y'all ain't seeing nothing but trees. Y'all ain't seeing nothing out there, trees and woods or whatever. Man, we in the city, we can walk anywhere, man. Listen here, man. Go to your homeboy house in another city and just walk your dog around the town, man. And you wouldn't believe how that shit help your dog. Because, see, a dog gathering his second wind as he walking naturally. He learning how to naturally build up a second wind while going forward. His legs always going forward. He ain't never getting tired because he happy because he walking with you. Now you got him juiced up just because he happy. See, you got him on the treadmill. To get that real run out of them, you got to put a damn a bait in front of him. You know, he can run just because some dogs jump on, open up. They open all the way up. But they won't open up. They might open up in 10, but they won't open up in 15 unless you bait them. You know what I'm saying? But when you walking, you taking it slow. You know, you think any Hussein Bolt, you think Sakari Richardson, the girl, you think Carl Lewis, all them great track stars get fucked with the Marines, get fucked with them Army soldiers. Any of them brothers that take it slow and run them miles slow. You know what I'm saying? Take their time, running that shit at a slow pace. They ain't running fast as these other brothers, but they getting what's important, that win. You know what them Army brothers running like that for? Because if they on that field and the motherfucker on your ass shooting, you might have to run 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 miles. You know what I'm saying? By yourself in the middle of nowhere. You ain't got time to get tired. You know what I'm saying? This ain't time for to say, oh, I ran on the treadmill. I'm tired as hell after a mile. No, them boys doing real exercising. That's why treadmill work can never, ever compete with hand work. It's just us. We get lazy. We don't want to get out there on the road and do all that. So that's what treadmill comes at A+ at. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to these dogs, man, a treadmill never can compete with hand walking. Period. You walking, you get tired. You know what I'm saying? You walking, you get tired. Your dog happy to be with you. And if if it's one of them days you got to keep water with you, that's all good. You know, you do that. You know, but at the end of the day, you're going to see a whole different kind of dog when you walk that dog. You know, and I say my brothers in the city because you can walk a whole the noise, the pushing in the air. You know, the sound, everything, the people that he gonna see walking by, the horns blowing, all that's helping him. You know what I'm saying? No matter what competition he go through, you will have no excuse that, oh, this shit here bothering my dog. This stuff here bothering my dog. You know, and pick your dog up as much as possible. Because, you know, you hate to see brothers who freeze up when they trying to pick them up because they're not used to them being picked up. You know, pick your dogs up a lot. You know, for a dog to be used. Because I've been training dogs. I was training German Shepherd. And I picked him up just happy because he did the command right. This son of a bitch bit at me in my damn face. You know? And it was my fault. It was my fault. I didn't slam him down and nothing. I threw him off me to get him off me, but it was my fault. But he wasn't used to being picked up and looked at and played with all in the face like that. And that's what you got to do with these dogs, you know, because they never know when you have to pick them up. And if you have to pick them up and he's not used to it, it'll freeze them up and, you know, screw him up in whatever competition he in. You know, you might need him to go on a meal or anything. You just got to have him used to being picked up. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, hand walking is the key to success. You know, I always brag about Bo and tell y'all about Bo. And y'all probably think I'm bullshitting. Bo only been on a meal maybe one time, and that meal that I had was a piece of shit. And one of the, like 2 or 3 of the tracks was rotten. You know what I'm saying? But they hadn't broke yet, but it was rotten wood, and it was just hanging on. And he would probably walk on it real slow. He wasn't running on it. I never in my life seen Bo run on a treadmill full throttle to this day. You know, it was always hand walking, going to the block, holler at my homeboys, going to the next block, holler at him, riding on the bike, coming through on the bike, this and that. You know, I hunted a hellified red boy Jocko dog with an Eli Jeep dog that I did some good bike work with on a 6-week keep. You know what I'm saying? Did him in like 15 minutes. Now I know he was a heavy bred red boy Jocko from how y'all said a notable camp. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna say right now. But I had a Jeep Eli male, you know, that I out hunted him with, and I did it off bicycle work. You know what I'm saying? It just, you get out there doing it yourself. You know, that's all it is to it, man. You're gonna get a whole lot. You just think about it yourself and yourself exercising. Like I said before, that's the best example I can give you. Treadmill for Floyd Mayweather. Mike, every boxer you ever see, you see him on the side of the damn road running. You know, only time you see him on a treadmill is at the most is they doing some little hand motions, some little stuff with some weights or something in their hand or something like that. And they still out there on the highway doing that. You know what I'm saying? The Marines, them soldiers, why they ain't running treadmills, you know, to get in shape? They can afford it. The U.S. government can afford treadmills for them. Only time they see treadmills is when they going in the gym on their off time. You know what I'm saying? Why they ain't using it? Because road work is the key to success when it comes to getting in shape, you know? And at the end of the day, no matter what competition, like I said before, some competitions require you and your dog. So y'all got to come in there as a partner, as a team. So road work gonna have you in shape and him in shape, you know? No matter, you know, what weight you is, you ain't got to be skinny to be in shape. Being skinny don't mean you in shape. Getting in shape means you in shape. You know what I'm saying? So heavy meal work. I mean, not meal work, walking, hand walking. Now, another example I'll give you. When you ever see somebody OD'd on smoke, on bud, on marijuana, it's just like hand working. You're going to see a dog get burned out on that treadmill. You know what I'm saying? He'll get burned out quick. And you got to take him off. You ain't got to take him off no damn hand walk. You take him, I tell you what, City Boy, you know, one of y'all boys down in the chat, y'all throw y'all dog on a meal right now and I'm about to go walking. And I ain't coming back for 2 or 3 hours and I'm going to be out there chilling, walking. And I want you to run your dog on a treadmill and tell me when you get off. You know, I bet you be off that meal before I get to my first homeboy house. And we still walking. We still chilling and walking. And we're going to walk all night. Don't let me, hey, I tell you what, let me drop back to my days when I was hustling. We're going to pull all night. I'm going to be on the block all night long. And guess what? You can't stay still because the police going to come messing with you. What you standing still out here for? So I'm going to keep on walking. I'm going to walk this way. I'm going to walk to the next block, cut the next block, chill over here for a few minutes. It's late night, so I can see the traffic coming. You know what I'm saying? As the car come, I start walking again. He better get that rest while I'm chilling. All this while you think I'm on the block, my dog getting exercise, you know what I'm saying? And your dog just stopped in 15 minutes on the treadmill. I'm out here about to pull a whole hustle shift, and my dog gonna get workout throughout that whole shift. You know what I'm saying? Now, another thing I want to talk about, you know, real quick while we're talking about meals. Just a second. Oh, your environments. See, I'm a big believer in knowing what my environment is. And I'm going to get to my brothers and down in the chat. You know, I ain't looked in the chat right this second. I'm trying to get this off real quick. And then we're going to get into that Dynamo stuff. And I'm going to get down in the chat, you know. But I'm a big believer of, just a second. Training your dog in the right environment. All right. If I'm going at nighttime, whatever competition I'm going in, my main training gonna be at nighttime. If I'm going in the evening, my main training gonna be in the evening. You gotta have that. You can't take that dog to no competition in the nighttime and you don't work them in the morning. You can't take them to no competition in the morning and you don't work them in the, you know, in the nighttime. You know, say, all right, boom, you got a competition early in the AM. Now you go to work every day, and when you come home in the evening, you work your dogs in the evening on the treadmill. He going in the AM. I'm working in the AM, so my dog gonna be used to the AM. So when I get up in the morning, he think we going for a regular old workout. You know what I'm saying? He don't think nothing different. It ain't nothing out of ordinary. You want this whole situation, especially back in them days when we was talking about doing crazy stuff. You wanted that whole situation to seem ordinary to him. Nothing like he gonna do nothing different. You know what I'm saying? We getting up. We getting up. We do this every day. You know, we get up and we get ready to stretch. We get ready to run. So now his lungs already getting ready. In his mind, he opening everything up already. He getting ready. So instead of going to work, we're going to do this treadmill or we're going to do this wall climb. But you already open. You already ready. Just like going to school every morning. You knew you had to get up when you was younger and go to school. You was ready at 8:39. By the time you got there, you was ready to learn, ready to work or whatever it was. You know, it's just how it was. I always believe in training for my environment, you know, especially back then, like we were saying a while ago, brothers from up north. If you knew you was coming from down south, coming at a brother down south, easy way for a brother to get you is get you out of your element, to get you in this heat down here. You know what I'm saying? Get you on the hottest part of the day, make you think it's going to be cool. I'll get you in the morning time. It's going to be hot as hell, fam. You know what I'm saying? I get you in the morning and down south, your dog ain't used to it. You might think he is, but he ain't used to it. And I get you out your element, and it have your dog a little off his game a little bit. You know, he still might do his thing, but it have him off his game because you didn't condition in that type of heat. You know, however you can replicate it somehow or another. You know, maybe you can't do the actual, you know, duplicating the down south and the up north weather, but at the same time, you know, you can a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You can a little bit. Timing, like I said before, is a big factor no matter what competition you're going in. If y'all come in to holler at me, we going to a competition, we going to a show. Everything got to be on time. I drive you around the city for 2 hours acting like we got to go do this, we got to go do that. We drive around the city for 2 hours. Now everything in your dog offset. You know what I'm saying? Everything in your dog that you had in your dog is offset. I ain't gonna ask you. See, if your dog on steroids, and for me, a quick way for me to figure out is to do that. When you come to holler at me, we're gonna ride around for a few minutes because you thought you was going straight to that show. I'm about to offset your roids. I'm about to offset that dex and everything you got in you that was supposed to be working in the next 30 minutes. That was supposed to be working in the next hour. But we're gonna be riding around. We're going to be chilling spot to spot. And what you going to do, you from out of town. You're going to have to follow me. You're going to have to go from spot to spot. And you're going to be eager to let your dog get out and do his thing. So you ain't tripping on it. You know, you made it here safe. You think I got you in a safe area as long as you ain't getting in no trouble. You know, you was going to follow me everywhere I go at. And that whole time you think it's an innocent follow. The whole time I'm offsetting your dog. You know what I'm saying? Getting your dog, because I ain't going to ask you what you took. I'm just going to do it just because. You know what I'm saying? I know you took some. Whether it's Dex, you ain't had to take steroids. Dex or anything. I'm going to offset it by dragging it all out. You know? And the whole time, my dog, he know what time we're going to do it. Because I already knew I was going to drag you out. You know, you had to watch game back in them days. Brothers running game on you like that. That's why I say timing was a key element. A key element. You know what I'm saying? In the for your dog showing up great at a show. You know what I'm saying? An hour is a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? An hour is a mother. Now, one brother did say, I got a lot of stuff to get to real quick. I'm getting to that Dynamo stuff, man. One brother say, do you keep a dog if it don't scratch? Had a dog like that before, fam. I tell you what, I don't know if you should keep him or not. I can't answer that. But I'll tell you one thing. I damn sure ain't breeding him. You know what I'm saying? That's just me, my opinion. You know what I'm saying? All I can think of in my head, he ain't gonna scratch. His puppies ain't gonna scratch. You know, and he come out, the same dog I told you was a Jeep Eli that I beat that red boy Jocko dog too. This is the son of that dog. This was a son of that dog that I'm telling you about. Now, this mother joker bites so hard, I'm telling you, one of my partners had a Big John dog. And like I told you, he stopped scratching. He broke the dog leg in 3 or 4 spots. You know what I'm saying? Just crushed the dog leg. He wouldn't scratch no more. He did that off a humbug out of hole grab. Me and him was out of hole. And he just reached over and grabbed his leg. A humbug, you know, one scratch. I'm talking about it can be the second scratch 5 minutes into the show. If he get between my legs, he ain't coming out. Why the hell would I want to breed a dog like that? Only reason I kept him, you know, because he was one of the hardest working dogs that I ever seen in my damn life. But it wouldn't scratch at all. I never bred him. You know, brothers might could try to breed him and he might would have threw off some hellified dogs. You know what I'm saying? But it just, when you not tired and you just stop, you don't even, I'm talking about, listen here, man, not one scratch, not getting tired on the third. It's like he didn't know to leave from between your legs. You know what I'm saying? Maybe the first one he might do it. But after that, this motherfucker strong as an ox and to sit between your tail, sit between your legs and wouldn't move and go nowhere. His name was Spider. You know what I'm saying? He looked it perfect. He had a triangle-shaped face. Eli Jeep dog. He had a triangle-shaped face, brown with the black mask, like a reddish brown color. Brown with the black mask. Had a great shape on him. He looked like them Garner dogs. He was off of that 20 gauge dog. I want to say his name was 20 gauge or something like that. I used to know the bloodline to them dogs, but I kind of forgot them. But yeah, he wouldn't scratch, man. Me, myself, I mean, some brothers will bring it out of him. And, you know, some brothers will say if he come off a predominant, you know, a good line of dogs, that they're willing to take that risk and breed them. You know, the same way I say I breed a cold dog. Another brother will say, what's the difference in breeding a cold dog than breeding the dog that stopped? But a cold dog never started. That's one thing. You know what I'm saying? So in my heart, I never seen what the hell he do bad. You know what I'm saying? In my heart, you know. But in my heart, I seen that other dog, you know, stop. So you always gonna be thinking about the puppy stopping. Will the puppy stop? You know, is this dog gonna stop or whatever? But yeah, it just is what it is, man. To each his own on that. Brothers keep dogs that don't scratch every day, B. Like my man said, brothers get shot every day, B. Brothers keep dogs that don't scratch every day, B, and be right here fronting like they don't. Hey, man, it is what it is, though. It is what it is. That's why they don't like me, though, dog. I'm going to keep it 100 with them. You know what I'm saying? The boy know they got them dogs that ain't scratching and stop, and they still keeping them shits. You know? They say a grand champion just stopped, and they passed it on, and they got it. Somebody got it. They don't give a damn it stopped. They only thinking about it was a grand champion. Yes, sir, man. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get into this Dynamo stuff, man. I'm gonna get into this. Let me check the chat real quick, man. Salute to the brothers that came up in the chat since I've been talking. City boy, what's going on with your big dog? You know what I'm saying? Salute to all the brothers down in the chat. I ain't got my glasses on, man. I can't see half of y'all, boy. That's why I'm squinting. Eric Watson, man, I see you up in the. Hey, Street Rossi, what's going on, big dog? I ain't got my glasses on, but I can see you. What's going on with your big homie? We about to get into that Dynamo stuff, man. Because, see, I had to tell them boys, I ain't talking about this man dog or that man dog tonight. I'm talking about a dog I had. And I want to take it back with saying I actually spotted bootleg. What we're about to do is we about to spot bootleg together. And if we got some Eli enthusiasts or somebody who know about these dogs, when I show you the pedigree, maybe you can explain something so we can say it ain't bootleg. You know what I'm saying? But until then, I got some questions. Okay, like I told y'all, we had a dog off Dynamo. Now, what I lied about last night, I didn't lie. I made a mistake. I said our dog had Cottonham Red Man in it. Now, would you know, brothers, I got a red nose that I'm about to show y'all a picture of and the pedigree, but it ain't got no Cottonham Red Man dog in it. It's straight Frisco Chinaman. You know what I'm saying? Straight Frisco Chinaman. I'm going to show y'all the pedigree. Hold on, let me show you the dog first. You know, let me show you the dog. Then we're going to check the pedigree out. I mean, damn. I ain't uploaded the picture. Well, I got the picture right here. There we go. All right, that dog there, his name was Young Spike. Red nose, as y'all can see. But I'm going to pull the pedigree up right here. We coming off GARNERS Dynamo, which is coming off Dynamite, bred back to a daughter of Champion Hickory. Now, when you look under the third generation and go up under that, you see GARNERS Chinaman. And when you go to the fourth generation way back, the very bottom, you see GARNERS Spike. Now, what I'm trying to figure out is where the red dog come from. That's why I said it could be possible. I need some Eli enthusiasts or some Dynamo or Chinaman enthusiasts to tell us which one of these dogs is a red nose. It's not GARNERS Cherry. It's not GARNERS Cherry. Which dog is the red nose? Now, let me see. Let me go dog for dog. Now, we coming off Hickory on the bottom, Dynamite on the top, which is a Frisco dog. Hickory is a Frisco dog. And then we got two Frisco dogs bred to a Chinaman dog. That's a Chinaman bred to Spike daughter. So I'm trying to figure out, I already know what brother's going to say the red nose come from. It come from the Patrick stuff that's in the dog. Because if I go back to the fifth generation, I'm going to see some Patrick dogs. Not on that one. That's a snooty dog. Carver Stumpanato, black and white dogs. You know, and one thing I'm going to say about this dog right here, when we got this dog was in the cage with 15 puppies. When we got this dog, you know. And we bought this dog around the mid-2000s. It wasn't no 90s when we bought this dog. Mid-2000s. Cage full of puppies, bought him as a hand puppy. He ended up curring out to a red boy Jocko dog, winning his ass in. I ain't gonna tell you who did it. I just know he curved out, you know. But yeah, man, somebody can help me where this red stuff come from right here. I thought it had the Cottonham Red Man in it, but as y'all can see, it don't. It's all Frisco and all Chinaman in the third generation. Where the red nose come from? That's why I say I'm not trying to just say, oh, together, and then we got one of the other ones. I don't know. Maybe I know. Like, that's why I say I need some Eli brothers that know that Garner stuff. They're looking at pedigree, and let me put the pedigree back up there for you. Show me if you see a red-nosed dog. We're gonna go past Dynamo and Hickory, lady. We're gonna go to these. Show me if you see a red-nosed dog. I know Hickory T ain't red nose. I know Chinaman ain't. I know China Girl ain't. So the guys who said I was trying to hate on Tom Garner today on Facebook, can y'all please come up here and help me? Can y'all please come up and help me and show me where this red nose come from? In this dog right here. This is my dog, not nobody else's dog that I had a while ago. So I'm not hating on nobody else. You know, I always talk about the stuff that we had, man. You know what I'm saying? Somebody help me. Eli, man, I'm going to look down in the chat. I ain't in the chat right now. I'm about to look in the chat and see if we got an Eli enthusiast. Maybe they could tell us which one of these dogs is throwing off the red nose stuff, you know? Let me see. Let me find them brothers' names that was on the that was on my Facebook today. That was them talking about that Garner stuff. Let me find my phone real quick. Cause I know y'all out there watching, fam. Come up here and help me find the red noses in these dogs. You know what I'm saying? That we paid thousands for. Let's see here. I see I had Kraken to come up there and comment in it. Hey, Kraken, if you know something about it, you come up there and talk about it too, man. You know what I'm saying? We ain't with all that lollygagging and trolling and all that. We talking real dog shit. And like I say, I ain't saying that the dog is of a fake pedigree. I'm just saying, could somebody come up here and help me find the red nose in this damn dog? The dog coming off DYNAMO ain't no red nose. Hickory Lady ain't one. We had one already off Champion Hickory T. We had 2 dogs off Champion Hickory T, and my man had one off Hickory T. Nitty had one. His dog was brown with a black mask, and the one we had was brindle black. Brindle, like a brindle dog. Now, Dynamite ain't no damn red nose. Cherry, what about Cherry? Cherry ain't no red nose. What about Pendleton Spot? We got Pendleton Spot right there. Let me click on it and see. It ain't no picture for him. It ain't no color either. Or for her, rather. But that's a snooty dog. And Little Amos. Doubt very seriously, that's a red nose. But I want somebody to come help me, man. Because damn, every question I got for Garner, y'all either say I'm hating or nobody give me no answers. You ain't give me no answers for my chance dog yet. Damn, I ain't gonna do nothing about it. I'm just want to answer. At least if we paid the money for it, at least we deserve an answer about the dog. That's all we saying. We paid the money for champion chance. Tell us, at least give us our money worth. You know, give us a good story or a backstory or something on it. You know, now I got another dog. This dog right here. Why this dog a damn red nose for? Why he was a red nose and there ain't no damn dogs in his pedigree red nose? Until somebody get up here and show me one. In the 4th generation, we got Chinaman, Frisco, Pan Lee, the one that Garner says is one of his best producing bitches. Chinaman, Frisco, China Girl, Chinaman, Romero's China Girl, Little Amos, Woods Trouble, Abernathy Molly, Garner Spike, and Netlock Sue. Give me a damn red nose. But I got one out this little right here, and you telling me I'm hating. Or you telling me man, listen here, man. That's why I buy dogs from who I buy dogs from. You know, you ain't popping up with no damn dog, no damn Merle dogs and talking about they no Big John stuff or no Little John with all them funny ass colors. You know, only thing we take funny these days is them black dogs, because we know the Black Poison and Black Spider and all them, you know, is into that Big John stuff now. You know, but other than that, we ain't taking all them funny ass colors and popping up all. See, I ain't paying no attention back in the days. You know, when we had this dog, we ain't paid no attention. You know, so we got a red nose from him. We knew he wasn't normally selling red noses, But we didn't pay the pedigree no attention because even then it wasn't pedigree crazy like it is now. You know? And then brothers wasn't on the internet talking that dog talk like it is now. But now that we is, the brothers that do all this shade back then, the shit come to the light. Now, I just want to know from my damn Bulldog brothers that was on my Facebook today, talking about I'm hating and this and that, to find me a red nose in Garner and this dog pedigree. And we bought this straight from Garner. We didn't get this from nobody else. Out of his damn yard, and we bought the Bobby Peru bitch. Pelican Bay's Lady Peru. That's her name when you look them up online. Lady Peru. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go to his offspring. We got a breeding side up right here with the same Bobby Peru female right there. It ain't no picture up here. This was a test breeding. So you can see it. Pelican Bay's Young Spike, Pelican Bay's Lady Peru. Of Garner's Bobby Peru and Russ Buck on the bottom side. That's the Cottenham stuff. But guess what? Look what the fuck we see in the pedigree in this shit. Unknown. You see? Unknown, which is coming off of Garner's Trudy. Now, I'm not tripping on unknown in the online pairs because we all know online pairs is everybody fills them out. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just showing you the breeding that was made with this young Spike dog. Bobby Peru on the bottom, Dynamo on the top. That's better than a lot of these brothers that be bragging about this Eli shit now got. And I'm a red boy Jocko man, and you want to think I want to hate on the Eli stuff? I tell you, man, we had that stuff. This ain't even the old stuff. This the new stuff from more modern day time. The Frisco stuff I'm talking about is from the late 90s. Black dogs. Now, I'm not saying this dog ain't bred like this, young Spike. But what I'm saying is, where's the red noses at in the pedigree, brother? Anybody? Garner on these websites. Garner, you can come up here, brother. I'm not talking no trash. I'm not saying the dog isn't bred like that. I want you to help school me, give me some knowledge, and show me where the red nose come in at with these dogs. Help me. Man, them boys ain't gonna give me no help, man. They just gonna talk trash about me on Facebook. Man, dang, man. That's messed up. Let me get up in here and see who in the chat, man, so I can see if them boys trying to get up in here and talk. Oh yeah. Cole House say sometimes them pairs don't match up, but genetics don't lie. Yes, sir. Dynamite had a chocolate above the rim. Say Dynamite had a chocolate and red-nosed little mates. Had chocolate and red-nosed little mates. Okay, hey, above the rim. See, this is the type of knowledge I need to hear from reliable sources. I'm not saying you're reliable yet now. You might be heard that from somebody else. You know what I'm saying? But, benefit of the doubt, that's the stuff I need to hear. Because if Dynamite had red-nosed brothers, how the hell Dynamite get red-nosed brothers? That's what we need to ask now. How the hell he get red-nosed brothers? Look at his pedigree. Shit. Look at his pair. Let's go to Dynamite. You done open up another can of worms, bro. Dynamite, how he come off a red nose? He coming off Frisco. Where he coming off a red nose at, big dog? Garner's Yoko? Oh, hell to the no. Dynamite, where you coming off red nose? Where's the chocolate dog coming off that little? Could be wrong. Explain it to me. I'm here to listen, fam. I'm here to listen. I just want to know why we got a red nose in our dogs. That shouldn't be too hard. You ask me why they got a black dog in that Big John stuff, I could tell you exactly right now. Because they bred to a Palatine, Eli Palatine dog, female, kept two puppies, into their program, Introduce them 2 puppies in their program, and that's how y'all got them black big John dogs right now today. You know, because of 2 puppies that them brothers kept off of breeding they did to somebody else female, kept 2 puppies, entered it into their program. Now, tell me how the hell that red dog get in my damn dog. That's all I'm asking. Simple as I did it. You know, simple as I did it. Why always gotta be you hating? You gotta be trying to do this and trying to do that. When them folk send you to school for a whole 12 years to comprehend, to look at stuff and see when it ain't right. And when you look at it and see it ain't right, folk try to damn make it look like you dumb. You know, that's all I'm saying. Red nose, not saying it couldn't come, but we need some Garner enthusiasts to show us where this red nose dog come from. Flip Wilson. Where'd it come from, Flip Wilson? I don't know. Them yellow dogs ain't the only one being bootleg. Hey, I tell you what, we had some bootleg. We ain't got it no more. We ain't got that shit no more. But I'm just telling you though, somebody please show me where the red dog at. Dynamite, Cherry, nope. Hickory Tea, nope. Black Velvet, nope. Garner Spot, Chinaman. Man, we got Chinaman 55 times in between the 4th generation and the 1st generation. How the hell we come up with a red nose? Please, I clear about if it was one of them boys on them other channels and they said, how these red boy big John dogs come out like this, I'm gonna get up there and respond if they is or if they ain't. Them ain't the right shits, that dog. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm gonna say they came up, they coming like this because of this. You know, don't get on Facebook and type me to death, Twitter type me to death when I'm telling you to come up here and let's talk about it. You know, let's talk about it. I'm the one spending the damn money. You ain't got no reason to be mad. Shit. I'm the one spitting the bread on it, and I ain't even mad. You know what I'm saying? I don't run this shit. I'm just trying to show you what it is when it is, where it coming from. And I see I can't get nobody to get up here and show me none of these Garner dogs when everybody was doing a whole lot of talking earlier. Bug City, you know a little bit about that Garner stuff. Come up here and help me out a little bit. Tell me what's what. You know about everybody's shit. Except for your own shit. But come up here and help me, dog. I ain't trying to talk no trash tonight. It's all good, though. That's why we rock with the dogs we rock with. You know what I'm saying? That's why we rock with what we rock with. Because these big, the brothers who ask me about the small time and the big time bulldoggers. Listen here, brother. That's what you got to worry about with them big time bulldoggers. The motherfuckers doing shit like that. You know, giving you what they want you to have and putting whatever. Because see, most of them big time bulldoggers, they're good with the pedigree people. They're good with them paper people. All they got to do is write you off. You know what I'm saying? Write you off whatever the hell they want to write you off on. You know? It ain't got to be off that. You want papers? Boom. There you go. You got your papers. I got that damn dog there from the dog pound. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Got you some papers. This bitch coming off Hickory Tea. Now, let me see if I got to look through my phone again. I got to find these brothers' names that was talking all this shit earlier. Because they was some true Garner fans. Them boys were true Garner fans. I ain't going to lie. But if you true Garner fan, represent them dogs, man. Don't be up there talking trash around them because you got your homeboys in front of you on Facebook, and now you're up here acting shy. Come on now. Kraken, he gets shy sometime too. Old Buck City, you get shy sometime too. You funny acting when it comes to that shit. You only want to talk trash. You don't want to let them never talk good. Let me see who this is. Let me see who's talking trash up here, man. Some reason they won't, I can't find it. Shout out to the WTK. He was representing Tom. Tom made a difference in the game. He did. And he damn sure sold me a dog that we can't find why he a red nose right now. And he damn sure sold us Champion Chance that we ain't never get no puppies off of for a regular dog price. You know what I'm saying? Regular dog price. We ain't never get no puppies off of it. I want Garner to come up here and tell me why this dog here came out red nose off his damn pedigree. That's why I tell y'all boys, y'all get gassed up over motherfuckers telling y'all a story for 3 hours and y'all get gassed up, but y'all can't ask one person a simple damn question. Y'all scared to ask the real damn question. Ask them why the hell this dog, take this dog right here, Pelican Bay's young Spike, Google it, take it with you. Pelican Bay's young Spike, why the hell he's a red nose? Ask them that. Now, I could be wrong, and if I'm wrong, show me the dog. I'll get up here on my next video and show you where the dog come out to be red nose at. And it's all good with me. That's why I said there's a chance that this dog might not be bootleg. But hey, right now we're going to have to go with what we got to go with. Because these brothers ain't want to answer the call. I sent out the back call. Hold up, let me drop the link down in the chat. Because they might be just looking. They might be just looking. They want to jump down in it. Let me drop the link real quick, fellas. Bootleg stuff coming, boy. That bootleg hit the market. Shit. Yeah, y'all thought we was gonna be laughing at that yellow stuff. Hey, they go that above the rim. Tell us about that Garner stuff, man. Tell us about that Garner stuff. Y'all thought that yellow, y'all thought y'all gonna be joking about that yellow long. No. Oh yeah. I believe all that stuff. I'm gonna tell you right now, man. That's why I say the dog was a bully when he was young. When he was young, that's why I tell brothers, you be gassed up off that young shit. What them dogs doing when they're young? Yeah, this was a badass dog when he was young. You know what I'm saying? Badass dog. Till something got in his rear end. Something got in his damn rear end. And it ain't take long either. But hey, that ain't what we here to talk about. All we here to talk about is why the hell he look like that. He good looking dog. But damn, where the genes come from? Where the traits come from? See, y'all forgot to tell Garner them this shit when they got on YouTube now. These brothers in the heavy in the pedigrees, with the heavy in it now. They study pedigrees like they came from Harvard. I ain't gonna lie to you. Y'all forgot to tell Garner them that shit, must be. Everybody who come up here with them dogs, y'all dog brothers across the country, all y'all who think about starting YouTube channels, you better remember one thing when you got champions like Dark Society and me and everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Brothers want to know who the hell these dogs beat. Brothers want to know what's what when you talking about the old school stuff. You know what I'm saying? Old school now, not the new school. But these brothers gonna call your card out now. And they read pedigrees, like I say, like they from Harvard and Yale. Oh, I got somebody down in my thing. Let me see who down here with me tonight. All right, I got, let me see, you ain't connected, big dog. It say you ain't connected. It say your device ain't connected. Turn your mic on or something, maybe that's what it is or something. I'm trying to put you in the I'm trying to bring you up, big dog, but it won't let me it say your device not connected. It's something on your end that you're doing. Either your mic not connected, it ain't your or something, I don't know. But it's something on your end, fam. LD, I'm trying to let you in, dog. I'm trying to let you in. I don't know what it's doing, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to let you in. Try to come out and try to come back in again. I'm going to drop the link back down in the chat again. Try to come out and try to come back in. And like I said, I ain't talking no trash or nothing like that because this is the dog that I had. I ain't talking about nobody else, dog. This is some shit I had, hell. So nobody should be offended by what I'm talking about. Try to come up in that link again, though, dog. Maybe it's the, like I said, it's possible it's not a bootleg. But, you know, I just don't see it in these dogs. Maybe Garner gave us the wrong pedigree. Not intentionally, accidentally. You know, not thinking that he gave us the wrong pedigree on the dog. That can always happen. And it's better for a brother to own up to a mistake, saying, oh yeah, I could have made that mistake, than to sit there and say, no, these dogs came off of certain things, and you can look at it and see it ain't come off this. Brother, let me see what Brother Stay Blessed say. Tom Garner had all the main bloodlines back when, and who will ever know what? Yeah, you're right about that, big dog. You know, and he stores own sperm, own registry. Hey, stores own sperm, own registry. Shit, you right about that. You know, hey, all this dog talk when it come to these pedigrees and stuff, man. All we can do is, we can't do nothing about it now anyway. All we can do is make a good story for it. You know what I'm saying? Make a good story for it. If you want to answer it, answer it. That's like a brother getting up here saying, why damn, you looking at JD Hogg pedigree years from now, and you see nothing but dogs bred off of Big John stuff and JD Hogg. You should not have a damn brindle dog in there. You should not have a black dog in your pedigree. If you do, ask, and I'm going to come answer. That ain't off no damn JD and no damn Big John stuff. Hell to the no. You know what I'm saying? They put something else in that. You know, I don't care how you inbred it. It ain't no brindle dogs, unless it's red-nosed brindle. It ain't no black dogs coming off that. Off of Big John, JD Hogg. You know, the way I got it bred on both sides, both top and bottom. And if you breed it back to JD, or if I breed it back to the Big John, I still ain't getting no black, and I still ain't getting no brindle. 20 years down the line, breeding into the same stuff I'm talking about. If you come up with a brindle or a black, then I should be able to come up here and show you where it came from. AAA and all them, man, them different. Brother Ed Watson talking about AAA, but AAA, man, that's a different story. That's, you know, we been on that story a little while ago. You never know about AAA, man. Some say AAA is what it is. Some say AAA off another daddy or whatever. I don't really know about AAA, man. You know, that just goes back to that tent stuff. You know, we're back to that tent story again. And that's a fucking damn whole encyclopedia by damn self. Big salute out to my brother George Smith for the $5 donation to the channel. Let me see what you're talking about, big homie. Just to thank you for the content, my brother, and trying to save the young and old folk from making the mistakes and destroying their lives. Yes, sir, man. That's what it's all about, man. Yes, sir. Appreciate you, brother George. Hey, AAA, man. AAA makes some great dogs, Eric. AAA makes some great dogs, man. But I don't know, man. You know, some brothers say about AAA brindle. You know, he throw a small share of brindle dogs to say he brindle to do all the breeding he did. It ain't that many of them out there, but it's a few. But AAA a great dog, man. I can't really get into that because that's gonna take me off path for what I'm talking about right now. AAA a great dog, and you know it is what it is. We'll never get the full story of the AAA and all that. You know, we got close as we can get without speaking to the man himself that bred AAA. We got about close as we can get. You know, the AAA story. And I honestly believe we may get, because that brother that gave us the Tant stories, you know, he was telling us he dealt with Tant from certain times. So we may get some more AAA stories that'll take us a little more in detail and what really happened with AAA or certain other dogs. You know, I had a few dogs off AAA. Shit. Back for brothers who know about Toe Jam, they used to say Toe Jam was off AAA. Brothers who know about Fatty, Champion Fatty, and Toe Jam, Sambo Daddy was Champion Fatty. Fatty Daddy was Toe Jam. Toe Jam never had a tooth in his damn ass. Since brothers always talk about matching and showing, ask them brothers who down there who got that damn Fatty sperm, Team Georgia. Team Georgia, how y'all advertising sperm off a champion, but the champion dog, daddy never been touched a day in his damn life? That's why I tell y'all, brothers, know what the hell y'all be talking about sometimes. You know why he wasn't touched? Because he was straight off a grand champion yellow. What the fuck would I touch him? You know, it's options. I could touch him, but he off a dog so valuable. Why would I touch him? You know, and get him and ruin him. And now he messed up, and we couldn't make champion Fatty later on down the line. We couldn't make none of these Sambo, none of these other dogs would have got made if Toe Jam wouldn't have been made. You know, if he would have died, if he'd have died off of a match or a roll or something. You know. So sometimes it just depends on how valuable that dog is and your game plan, what your strategy is. Everything didn't have to be touched. You know what I'm saying? Everything didn't have to be touched. Dickie Foster, big salute and thanks, donation to the channel, big homie. Big salute to you. Appreciate it, fam. Appreciate it. Yes, sir, man. It just is what it is. Hell yeah, stay blessed. Say the coat man ain't gonna tell you he's all cut up. He damn sure ain't. Make that sale and re-up. Yes, sir. I ain't gonna tell you shit. I'ma listen. I'ma listen and see if you say you like it. You say you like it, I might throw a little more on it. He said that shit fire. I thought he was gonna say it a little weak. Oh, he said it's fire. Oh, I'm gonna put a little bit more on that thing. And he come back up, man, you done put a little too much on it. Man, that thing ain't the same thing it was last time. Now I'm gonna cut back on it now. Go ahead and drop back to what it was first time. But yeah, man. It is what it is, man. Everybody got to stay safe out here when it comes to these dogs, and we trying to get somebody to show us where this red shit come from in this damn Dynamo. You know, trying to get somebody to show us. We ain't saying that it come in it. We just trying to figure out where it come from. Plymouth, we ain't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock land on us. Shit. We just trying to figure out where the red dog came from. Now that I got a little older, you know what I'm saying? Hey, now I was a grown man when we got this dog here. But I wasn't focused on the Garner papers. We weren't focused on the papers like that. We was more on the Red Boy Jocko stuff. But now that with the help of my brothers down in the chat, like Mr. 216, Flip Wilson, Tony M, and them boys, we Harvard scholars when it comes to them pedigrees. Now, you ain't slipping shit by us. Oh, hell to the no. Garner, where you at, Garner? Mr. Thomas, where you at, Mr. Thomas? Tell me where the red dog come from, Mr. Thomas. Ain't that dog? Please. I'll let you slide with the chance. I'll let you slide with the champion chance. If you tell us where the red dog, either or. I'll let you slide with the red dog if you tell us about champion chance. Or I'll let you slide with champion chance if you tell us about the red dog. One or the other. You can't have your cake and eat it too. You got to give up a little something. You know what I'm saying? So, Mr. Thomas, you know, on the strength of that hot sauce, show them brothers that you keep it real. Show me where that red nose come from out of that dynamite stuff. Let me blow it up so them brothers can see extra good. Hickory T, Pendleton Spot. Is it Pendleton Spot, brothers? I don't know. Let me click on Spot, see if we got a picture of him. Nope. Spot come on, Little Amos, double bred Little Amos dog, Singleton Snake, all that shit black. Wood Snooty, brown and white, black type. Oh man, we ain't got no red noses up in there. I could be wrong, man. I know we got some pedigree enthusiasts out there, man. Let me know where it's at. Is it Romero's China Girl? Or did Mr. Garner smoke on that damn wacky that day and miss it slip us up the wrong damn dog? I believe he was on that damn gas, Mr. Garner, and gave us the wrong damn dog. You know what I'm saying? Now, clear this dog, he don't look like no damn Hickory. We had the Hickory dogs. This dog don't look like him. He don't look like our Frisco dogs either. Our Frisco dogs was black and brown. We had some that was brown. Now I did have a red nose off of Frisco, but it was bred from Frisco daughter, bred back to champion Fatty, which is Sambo Daddy, which you supposed to get a red nose off that, because that's a red boy dog, red boy Jeep dog, heavy red boy Jeep. You know, so you're going to get a red nose off that. And that was one of Sambo's victims. Sambo destroyed, turned him into Terminator, made him look like Terminator. That was his half brother. You know what I'm saying? But he was a red nose of one of Frisco daughters. But anyway, I mean, hey, it is what it is, man. And I see I ain't got nobody going to come up here and answer me when it come to this. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm not trying to be, I mean, hey, I'm not being nasty about it. I'm not talking rough about it. I'm trying to be nice. I'm just like, where the dog come from? You say I'm hating? I say this my dog. This not nobody else's dog. I'm looking at the pedigree. I'm showing my brothers this pedigree here. But where's the red nose at? Now, when it come to that hog stuff, y'all boys went down 40 generations back. Now, we start going that far back. I'm quite sure we're going to find red noses in the Patrick's dogs back there somewhere. You know, because Frisco got some Patrick stuff in them somewhere back there. You'll find the Patrick stuff. But dang, man, you think it's going to skip all them generations and just pop up at my dog? I could be wrong, man. Somebody help me. I wish that, this dog pedigree is right. I hope that the pedigree is right. But I mean, just looking at the dog, the pedigree is saying it's wrong. And genetically wise, all the dogs that we had off Frisco, DYNAMO, we had off a Hickory T, off a Spike, none of them look like that. This dog here looked like it could have come off that damn sperm he had, that damn Cottonham sperm. But I don't know, brothers and sisters. I don't know. All I can do is give my opinion. Scooter Red, let me see what Scooter Red at. You say Scooter Red. Is Scooter Red in this pedigree? Let's see. Scooter Red. Let me look. Let me check with Ramiro's China girl. We got a bunch of Bolio in that China girl, though. Bunch of Bolio, Hobbs, Tuffy, Patches, Commander, Whitehead, and all them. Eli Jr., Bolio on the bottom, Zeke, all them. Ain't no damn red nose. Garner Spike. All right, let's see what we got when we go to Garner's China girl. Garner's China girl, we got Spike, Woods Trouble, which is Chinaman Daddy, Eli, all that at the bottom, same stuff, all at the bottom. No more red nose. Might be one or two in there, but it ain't pop up in my damn dog. Now I can see a red nose. Maybe he gave us the vice versa. Maybe the dog off the top is off Bobby Peru and the Russ Buck dog, Mary Jane, which would be the young Spike dog. Maybe the young Spike dog is off Russ Buck and Mary Jane, off that stuff, and he gave us the wrong pedigree to the wrong dogs. And the other bitch is off of DYNAMO and Hickory. Hey, you know what? Hey, Whip, if you're listening to this, check this out, right? You remember when we bred that Hickory male that Bo went against Tiger? You remember we bred Tiger to get McDaniel them? Wasn't that Tiger to get McDaniel? No, that was Loch Ness to get McDaniel. That was the damn Tom Jack male we had. We bred the Tom Jack male to the Pee Wee male. When we bred the damn Hickory male to that Jeep Tab, that was a little small fire bitch. That little motherfucker Tom Jack male made a little long sausage dog. Sausage dog when we bred him to that damn Mayday male. But anyway, let me stay on subject here. Garner's Frisco, Chinaman. I don't know, brothers. I could be wrong. Like I said, I ain't want to say it's bootleg because I'm not an official. I don't got a master's degree in that Chinaman stuff. Hey, Hot Desert. Hey, where's Scooter? Who is Scooter in the background of? The Scooter Red dog. Is he in the background of Frisco, Chinaman, or who? Or which dog is he in the background of? Oh, down from Li Ling? Down from Li Ling? Okay. Let me check Li Ling pedigree out real quick. Like I say, man, we'll give it the benefit of the doubt. We ain't here to straight say it don't come off that. Okay, the Scooter Red at the bottom. And blow it up a little bit. Now Scooter Red is what, a red nose? Or he coming off the Bolio? Only thing that y'all can argue with me and say he a red colored dog is because he coming off Bolio. They ain't got no color for that motherfucker up there. Okay, that dog that coming off Tombstone. That dog that coming off Tombstone. Now we're seeing some different colored dogs here. Let's see. Patrick's Keno coming off Tombstone. So we got little Tombstone back there. That Eli Chinaman. Hey, it's possible, man. It's possible. No, it's possible. At least we ain't had to go back to the damn to the 20th generation. Let them boys had to do on that hole with them Rottweiler dogs. You know, that's kind of closer right there. We talking like 5th generation. And I ain't talking about a dog from today's time. I'm talking about an older dog. So, you know, these dogs could be in the 4th and 5th generation. Hey, Mr. Thomas, brother save you in the chat. Brother save you in the chat. You better give that brother there Hot Desert a free damn dog. Mr. Thomas, you better give Hot Desert a free dog because he damn sure save you. You know, we gonna take that tonight and say Lee Ling bought in the red dog. Even though we ain't never had none of that shit. Lee Ling been around since the 90s. But my man saved you. Hot Desert saved you tonight, Mr. Thomas. The wonder why we got this red nose. Now that leaves you with the last question. Since old Hot Desert saved you, he ain't saved you from that damn champion chance shit. He saved you from that. He ain't saved you from that champion chance dog you sold us. And we had another dog, a female. I can't think of her name. She's one of his older females. I'll think of it in a minute. My homeboy, we trying to find the old school papers. If we can find them papers, we'll know which ones it was. But it was a grown female that we bought too. Jet black, and she was probably about 30-some pounds. And that bitch was crazy. Now, I ain't gonna lie, no. That's why I tell y'all, brothers, that Garner stuff that we was buying back then, I ain't talking about this red dog right here. I'm talking about the stuff we was buying back then, back in the days. Man, that shit wasn't, no, boy, look here. That shit wasn't the same. I ain't gonna say it wasn't the same, but it was some hellfire stuff back then. Hey, I know the brothers always talk that recessive, hey, stay blessed. They always say about the recessive stuff, and you know, it's true. It is what it is when it comes to the recessive genes popping back up. You know, but sometimes them brothers like to fall on that stuff, and it ain't what it is. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, not saying it's this situation, just sometimes, you know what I'm saying? You can't really go on that recessive stuff all the time. You got to look at that pig and kind of see for yourself. I tell you what, when you start breeding them dogs and you ain't getting no red nose, when you done bred black dogs and you like, damn, I hope that recessive pop out sooner or later. I hope that recessive, and you're recessive in the 3rd generation. His recessive in the 7th generation. Way back there. You can't even get yours to pop up, and yours on the damn 2nd and 3rd generation. You can't, and you inbreeding, and you still can't get it to pop up. But they got an excuse why they is popping up 30 years later. That's all, you know. But one thing I will say, that dog has some big teeth. You know, he has some big teeth. But he did cur out. You know, he did cur out. But yeah, man, I ain't keeping y'all brothers here too long tonight. Brother Hot Desert, only one that came up with a little bit of, you know, I didn't keep up with everybody. Let me get out in the chat, see who's rocking with me in the chat, man, because I lost a lot of brothers tonight. I didn't keep up with who down there. Let me see. Dev, what's going on with you? They ain't Devin Haney, is it? They ain't Haney down there, is it? Oh, Dev. Let me find out I got a celeb up in the building. What's going on, big homie? Hey, Dickie. Now, I was wondering about Garner's cherry just because of the name. You know, I was gonna get, that's why I said, that's the main thing that made me hold back and say it's not a bootleg and it may be a misunderstanding because of that one dog that you just said in our Cherry. Just because I named Cherry, that kind of made, you know what I mean, maybe that's a red dog. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of why when I dropped that shit on Facebook early, I never went back to it. And I kind of say I'm gonna let brothers know when I do it tonight that it could be a misunderstanding, but I need somebody with some Eli knowledge to come up here, you know, and explain to us. But you're right, brother. That Garner's chair could be red too. It don't got no. That's why I always say, man, even if you don't put the dog up there, put the colors of the dogs in the description and stuff like that. You leaving brothers clueless when it comes to this type of stuff. And it leaves brothers to be able to say, yo, he fucked this pedigree up. He had the wrong kind of pedigree. Just because you didn't put all the dog information up there in the pen. It's bad enough you ain't put the picture. If Garner would have had or anybody, it'd be a mandatory that you put the picture of the dog in there. When you put the dog in there, then boy, it'd be a whole lot of dogs that ain't down right. Not just certain ones. It'd be right. Coming off of two white dogs. Or that's a red nose coming off of two black dogs. He ain't worried about it because he ain't got no color, no nothing on the online peg. By the time you find out he 4 generations in the hole already. Ain't worrying about it no more. Himmy James, big salute to you, my brother. And thanks for the $5 donation to the channel. Yes, sir. Hey, Himmy James, man, 2 hour mark. Himmy, man, you must have known I done this going on 7 hours before. Man, 2 hours I eat, 2 hours of my damn sleep. Shit, Himmy. And I'm by my damn self. I ain't even got a person up here with me. You know what I'm saying? Shit. 2 hours. Man, listen. It is what it is. Salute to you, big homie. I appreciate the donation to the channel. Big Hemmy, Big Hemmy. All right, Nixon, what's going on with you, fam? I see you down there. Salute to you. Salute to you. Nefarious. I think I pronounced it right, homie. Salute to you, big dog. And like I say, Socrates. That's my fam right there, Socrates. XL, Socrates something. I keep fucking up on those numbers at the end. Big salute to you, fam. The boy say Lee Lang was picked up game. Oh, that's a whole nother story there, boy. Woo. Lee Lang was picked up game. I heard another dog was picked up game. Or not picked up. He ran to the corner. Big Red said he didn't scratch his last scratch. I don't know, man. I don't, it is what it is. Salute to all the brothers that won and lost back in the days. You know what I'm saying? Hey, can't knock the brothers that lose. You know, a lot of brothers wouldn't even have stepped foot out there. Yes, sir, man. See what else I got down in the chat right here. Yeah, them boys say down. Oh, them boys say Lee Lane, stop. Like, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. One thing about it, we all had something to stop before. Everybody had something to stop before, so fuck it. You know what I'm saying? We can't look at him like, oh, you know, he stopped. And everybody done had something that stopped that they kept on the yard. Damn near. If you ain't been in the dog game long enough. You be in it long enough, you're going to have something that stop and you're going to still keep it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to say it's going to be your stud. It might be a female. You know? I can guarantee you either going to have something you stop and you kept it, or you're going to have 5 years worth of memories. 5 years later, you're going to be like, oh, man, I should have kept that damn dog instead of shooting it or getting rid of it or culling it out. I should have kept that damn dog. I would have had some hellified puppies off that dog that lost. You know? That's the story you're going to have if you don't keep it. You know, you either done kept it already. Oh, yeah, you got to learn to lose. Like the forest said, you got to learn to lose. Learn from your mistakes in order to win. Well, I'm going to say it like this. You're going to lose. You know what I'm saying? In order to be a great winner, you're going to lose. But you don't necessarily got to lose. For my young brothers coming in any competition, you know, just come out with your head up high. Just come out say, fuck, we ain't never losing. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we ain't coming out thinking we losing. We ain't never losing. You ain't never kicking our ass. You know, that's the mentality you got to have. You know what I'm saying? And if you lose, fuck it. Shake that man's hand, walk away. You know what I'm saying? A good man. Yes, sir. You know, that little bit of lose that you think about in your head gonna make you get a who a POR Hemi? Lee Lang, you talk Lee Lang was a POR? Man, Lee Lang had to be a good dog, whether she stopped or not. One thing about it, that anybody, boxers, fighters, your most professional skill fighter in the world, anybody gonna stop when they tired. I don't give a damn who you is. If the body get exhausted, point of past your training that you done had, then you're gonna get tired. Floyd Mayweather, he trains. He haven't got exhausted to that point yet. If he ever get to that point where he past his training level, where he done exhausted for real now, you're gonna see him run and look like a cur. Because once the body shut down, it ain't nothing else you can do, homie. I don't give a damn who you is. You know that feeling when you in that fight and a street fight, 30 seconds is like 3 hours. You done been in a street fight for 4 minutes, but your arms feel like rubber bands. Especially if you smoke and all that type of stuff. You out there throwing up and all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? So exhaustion will take out the best of us. You know what I'm saying? It don't make no difference. We prepare for and get our dog in shape to be right or whatever, but once they exhausted, that's it, fam. Once you exhausted, that's it. You can't get up. You go sit down exhausted, somebody gonna have to come help you up off the ground. Just because you that exhausted and you're a 20-some-year-old grown man or 30-some-year-old grown man can't get up, be like, man, give me a few minutes, man. I need a few seconds. Let me catch my breath. Now you gotta do more to catch your breath. You gotta catch every damn thing. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. Once you get, and that's what brothers train so hard for, to not get to that point. Not get to that point where your legs, your arms and everything feeling like rubber bands. Legs can't lift them up no more. Dogs get like that too. Them dogs get like that too. Now, my brother Hemi say, 2 hours. Man, Hemi, you ain't coming in here with us earlier, man. You weren't in here with us earlier. You jump in at the damn hour and a half, the hour mark. Putting that pressure on me like that, man. Damn. We've been in here we've been in here going on 2. Shit. Hey, yes, sir, R.A. Nixon. Lombardi, one of the greats. Yes, sir, fatigue will cower us all. And brothers who don't believe it ain't never been in no real shit. You either ain't never played no football in high school or whatever, or college or whatever, or basketball or boxing, or you wasn't active. You played Nintendo and Street Fighter and Sega and all that other type of shit your whole damn life until we got on the dog channels. You never had no street fights, no nothing. You know what I'm saying? See, you the person I'm talking about, they'll type they damn old lady, they'll beat their ass because they'll think they bad and they'll think they tough, and they'll go in there wrestling and want to fuck with their old lady and want to do all this, and then now they done got tired. Now that they got tired, oh, quit playing, baby, quit playing. Now the old lady in there beating their ass. Tired to exhaustion. You can't do what you used to thought you could do. It just is what it is, man. Trying to keep them dogs right, trying to keep them healthy. If you got them healthy, they can exercise for you a little longer. A good wormed out dog. And we gotta take more emphasis on these heartworms, brothers. We're not taking the emphasis we need to take on these heartworms. We need to worry about these heartworms just like we worry about these round, hook, flat, and all these other worms. You know what I'm saying? Them heartworms get you a little worse sometimes. If your dog got heartworms, he might get hot faster than them worms in his stomach. Yeah. I tell you what, you get so exhausted, you can't even get away. Now you got a couple kind of exhausted. You got when you just, you can't fight, you got to sit on down. But then you got when you so tired and you try to escape, you got to retreat the day. You got to get away. You can't even get away. Your legs feel like rubber bands. This motherfucker whipping your ass left and right, grabbing you by your shirt. You trying to get away. Man, you can't get away because you through. You can't fight, neither can you get away. Shit. Hey, it is what it is, man. Train them animals to be
athletes. You know what I'm saying? Like my man on 300 and all them type of shows. You know, Vikings. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. Salute to all my dog brothers out there for rocking with me tonight. Hear me, man. I don't know if I can do it tonight, though, man. You know, I got 20-some more minutes. Let me stroll through my thing real quick, see if I miss anything. You know what I'm saying? Let me stroll through my thing. Them brothers ain't tell me which one of them books was the best dog book, though, man. Y'all ain't never tell me which one was the best. Y'all say Richard Stratton, though. Maybe we can get brother Richard Stratton up here one of these days, man. Somebody out of our dog brothers that doing these dog channels now need to get brother Richard up here, man. He ain't got to, whoever can get him. He might rock with me. He might rock with you or the next man, whoever. Somebody get him. Let's get some good dog talk, man. Some good questions. You know, a virtual, you know, the stuff that we read, he'll tell us a lot of the stuff, old stories that we ain't ever heard before. You know? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, hear me, James. You got to respect the breed and what's been asked of them. You know, it just, you know, we're just in a different time zone now. Hold on, let me see my brother say something right here. I'm reading the comments. Brother George said, I have in Iraq once went blind for an hour. Total exhaustion. Hey, I believe you, George. When you go blind, that's when you know you damn tired, boy. Brother said he thought he was going to die. I believe you, fam. Even the hearing started. Man, listen, boy. You going blind and your hearing starting to fade, boy. You starting to call like Fred Sanford. Hey, Elizabeth, I'm coming. I'm coming. Oh, Lord. Oh, shit. Boy, look here. You starting to lose all that. You know you tired, boy. You know. And I tell you what, George, if you never reach that level again, to get to that point where you that tired, you know you ain't tired. You know you can handle it. You ain't never got back to that level. Oh, I done been to the max. This shit ain't shit how I know how it was back in Iraq when I felt like I was about to die. You don't never get to that point, man. They ain't gonna be able to tire you out. You know, you done been stretched. And you know what your limit is. And you know how your limit feel when you get to that part. You know how it feel. Yes, sir. Yeah, man. I appreciate all my brothers down in the chat tonight, man. Rocking with me, rocking with the baby tonight, man. You know what I'm saying? All I can say, man, is like I say, keep them dogs safe. Stay doing the right things with these dogs. Stay legit with these dogs. I can't, even every time I talk peaceful, I can never get Buck City to come up here and talk peaceful. Only time I can get that brother talk when I talk cash cold shit. You know, I don't want to talk shit, man. I just want to talk dogs. Not even about Michael Myers. Because you had comment about the Frisco stuff what I made earlier today. And I wanted to see what you was talking about with that. You know what I'm saying? One thing about me, though, I done been on YouTube long enough, know not to hold no grudges. We can go all week long, or we can let that shit go. It is what it is. Got my own dogs, doing my own thing. Big salute out to everybody watching the channel. Big salute out to the brothers in the chat. Y'all don't forget to hit that like button. Y'all don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell if you haven't did it yet. You know, it's the channel where you're going to get it, where you ain't going to get it a lot of places. Fair and uncut, raw and unbiased. You know what I'm saying? Some going to like it, some ain't. Y'all stay safe. PBK Dines. And salute to my South Carolina people. All my Carolina, North, South Carolina, Georgia, Florida, Mississippi, Louisiana. Damn, I got to say this before I go, man. Hold up, man. Hold up. Hold up, swole up. I got to say this before I go, man. Big salute to my man Samurai, my man down south bottom kennel with the digital dog shows coming. With the digital dog show coming and the dog show in Mississippi coming. Big salute out to them brothers before I get up out of here. We gonna keep that thing going. Like I say, this year, this time next year, it's gonna be even bigger. Y'all better jump up in it, man. Y'all better jump up in it. Big salute out to them brothers. Big salute out to everybody that's been rocking with me all night. PB Canines, man. And I'm out.